Alrighty, folks, welcome into Patriot Field here on the campus of Wheeling Park High School. So we are set for Game 2 of the Area 1 Finals after Post 1 beat Post 15. I don't know why I just blanked there. I said 15 all game, and I just blanked as we're getting ready to go here for Game 2. Post 1 won 5-2. We'll go down your Mail America starting lineups. First for Parkersburg Post 15. Leading off and playing center field, number 96, Carter McLean. Batting second, the second baseman, number 21, Dylan Holliday. Batting third, the first baseman, number 31, Evan Swain. Batting cleanup, the shortstop, number 7, Caden Parker. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 10, Cooper Kincaid. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 11, Cam Compston. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 16, Colin McCarter. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 5, Peyton West. And out in left field, rounding out the lineup, number 6, Eli Davis. That is your Mail America starting lineup for Parkersburg Post 15. We'll go down Post 1's lineup when they come in to hit in the bottom of the first inning. Out on the bump for Post 1 will be the number 4, Reese Davis. Around the infield, B. Anderson, Murray Cover, Dijon Domenico, and then out in the outfield, Upton, Billick, Ernest from left to right. We are the Pine Room on the Watchdog, as well as on YouTube at youtube.com/Pine Room Studios. And here we go, Game 2, Area 1 Finals.
As you said, Post 1 looking to close this thing out. Both of these teams headed to the state tournament. We just found out that Clarksburg pulled a major upset over Bridgeport. So if Post 1 hangs on here and wins this best of 3, they will more than likely take on Clarksburg next Thursday at 4 p.m. That can't say that's in stone because we got a long way to go yet. But
it's that first pitch line down the left field line, and that is going to rattle all the way into the corner. McLean into second base with a leadoff double on the first pitch. Carter McLean going down the left field line the other way. Sliced one that rolled all the way to the wall past Upton. Post 15 threatening early. Bring up the second baseman, number 21, Dylan Holliday.
Dylan Holliday hit by pitch in the first game, drew a walk, sacrifice. He was 0 for 1, hitting that big double play to end the fourth inning.
Davis from the set. Fires, fastball inside. Ball 1. He bunted with a runner on first in the first inning last game. So interesting with a runner on second. He's not showing yet. We'll see if he does now. Not showing. Fastball upstairs from Davis. Misses ball 2.
You're reminded if Post 15 would happen to win this game 2 and even the series at 1, game 3, the deciding game will be tomorrow right here on our station and on a live stream at 6 o'clock.
Davis, the 2-0. And there, strike 1, 2-1. On the second baseman, Holliday. Holliday had a bunch of action out in the field in game 1. Did a nice job defensively.
Heading to Marietta.
Davis the 2-1. Missed upstairs. 3-1.
Jimmy
on Holliday.
Jimmy Payne calling the balls and strikes here in game 2. Paul Kearns, after calling game 1, is down at third, and Sean Hanley down at second.
Davis 3-1. Fires ball 4. So a walk from Davis. Puts runners on first and second here in the top of the first. Bring up the first baseman. Number 31, Evan Swain.
Swain was 1 for 4 in the first game. Post 1 trying to get a 4-game sweep of the entire series all year with Post 15.
Davis. First pitch curveball in there, strike 1.
Back on June 21st, Post 1 won 10-9, and then on June 22nd, they mercy ruled them 12-1.
Runners on first and second, top of the first, no score. Davis, second pitch outside, 1-1. On big Evan Swain, big left-hander.
Man, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Davis from the set takes a long look back at second base. Man,
McLean had a big lead.
Yeah, McLean kept dancing off there, and
Quick.
Murray just kept creeping and creeping. I mean, if
They may have something on here. Murray's touching his hat.
yeah, let's see if they
think
decide
they
to
may
do
have
something
something.
here.
No.
Nothing on. Curveball outside, 2-1 on Swain.
Murray touching his cap there. You can tell I think he's trying to put something on.
See if they decide to try to pick McLean off second. He was dancing and dancing. Big secondary lead. That one's grounded to second. Cover 1.
Nice
Murray
flip.
2. Nice double play and a throw back to third. Nearly a triple play, but a beautiful 4-6-3 double play. For the first 2 down here in the top of the first, runner on third, McLean moves over. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Caden Parker,
Boy.
shortstop.
Boy, Cover made a beautiful flip. Didn't even go to his throwing hand. He just flipped it out of his glove.
Yeah, that was a beauty as he had to go to his right. Took him right towards the bag. Beautiful feed to Murray and a turn. Throw right on the money. That first pitch in there for a strike to Parker.
Once again, if anybody is wondering, Jackson Murray is wearing Jubb's pants here in today.
I know a lot of people were worried about that.
They're probably wondering what pants he had on today. He brought the wrong pants. He actually had Butter's pants on, which were 2 sizes too big. So,
How are his pants any bigger than mine?
that's a good question.
With those pants on, he really did look like Butter from
He-
behind. It looked a lot like Butter.
I mean, Butter's bigger than I am now, but
Butter probably wanted his pants to be big, so he may have an XL.
As Davis moved over to third, guys wanted a balk, but that's not a balk over to third. That's I'm going to call time. Mr. Kern's going to call time and have a discussion with third base coach, and he's going to come down and have a word with Jimmy Payne. But that's not a if he moves over to third and doesn't throw it, that's not a balk. It's not to third, only to first.
But they must be arguing something else. He blocked something else. I don't know.
Let's see what they're going to discuss here. Umpires coming together as Carter McLean was leading off of third. Reese Davis moved over to third,
Paul Kearns
like they would as a lefty going to first. Didn't throw it, and that's where the argument, I believe, is coming from. And they're telling him that
Kearns
he doesn't have to throw the baseball.
Coach Goodwin has to know that. I think it might have been something else that Davis did that potentially.
Oh, and it's just that would just be like a third to first move, as that one's fouled back, as if there were runners on the corners, and you've seen that before, and maybe in Little League where the pitcher kicks his leg, moves over to third, and then turns around and throws to the first. It's just the same thing. So,
but he may be arguing something that he did something else.
Maybe that he crossed over the 45 degree or something like that. So, either way, runner on third, nothing hurt.
We'll check with Jimmy Payne in between innings to see what the argument from Coach Goodwin was.
So 2-2 on Parker. Davis fastball just missed outside. 3-2. The count goes. Shortstop Parker. He's going to call time. Davis got right back up on the mound, ready to roll.
Parker 0 for 3 in the first game, hit by a pitch in his first at bat.
Davis, the full count pitch. Curveball in there. Strike 3, a Form Energy strikeout. Parker does not like that. He's telling Jimmy Payne that's way outside. Some barking from Parker, but a Form Energy strikeout from Reese Davis to strand that runner at third. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score.
For over 140 years, Belmont Savings Bank has been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbor, your supporter, and ingrained in your community. Cheering at Little League games to supporting our local schools and businesses, we've been here, growing together. And it's all because of you. Your trust, your dreams, your everyday moments help keep Belmont Savings Bank moving forward. So let's keep writing this story together. And when it's time to start your next chapter, Belmont Savings Bank will be here to lend a hand. Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
Looking for a smarter way to manage your business finances? James Taylor, CPA in Wheeling, West Virginia, is your go-to pro for hassle-free bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, and more. Powered by secure cloud-based software. Accessible, efficient, personalized. With 15 plus years of experience, James brings peace of mind to your numbers so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. Call 304-905-8372 or visit jamestaylorcpa.com. Accounting made simple, the way it should be.
Back here at Patriot Field for Game 2 of the Area 1 final. Parkersburg strands a runner on third, fails to score. And we'll go down our Mail America starting lineup for Post 1.
All right, leading off, playing left field, Chris Upton. Batting second to second baseman Seth Cover. Batting third, shortstop Jackson Murray. Batting in a cleanup spot, DH Zade Billings. Batting fifth, first baseman Rocco Dijon. Batting sixth, third baseman Big Hank Anderson. Did a great job in the first game to save that game. Batting seventh, the catcher Jack Selman. Batting eighth, the right fielder Brady Ernest. And batting ninth, the center fielder Braxton Billick. And as Jarrett mentioned, the Tyler Consolidated senior to be, Reese Davis on the mound. We also know he's the quarterback for their football team. So Reese going to have a busy time coming up. Hopefully advancing past here and then maybe state champs and head on to the region, and then he'll be getting ready for football, which is right around the corner.
Here we go, bottom of the first. Out on the bump from Parkersburg. Be number 10, Cooper Kincaid. He was a DH last game, big, tall, righty. Similar build to Swain, starting pitcher from last.
Cooper Kincaid headed to Garrett Community College to continue his career. Well, we're going to see if Upton can get out of this little mini slump.
Yeah, 1-0 for 4. I wouldn't call that a slump. But here we go. Chris Upton, the fisherman, leading off.
We're just going to call him the angler.
Yes, the angler. Angler Upton as he squares the bunt, bunts it foul.
Even with that third baseman up on the grass, he was still trying it.
Yeah, see, that kind of, if he could get that down, I'd like to see him try to drag one up first here because he's so quick. Pull it with him, get him past the pitcher. Although the righty is falling off that way, but I'd like to see him pull one up first. Upton takes a ball upstairs, 1-1. Sometimes that's all you need, a bunt single to get you going again. Kincaid. And that's exactly what Upton does. Lays it down. Kincaid off the mound. Throws off balance in time. Nice play from Cooper Kincaid. Came off the mound and kind of threw falling away from first base. Nice strong throw to get Upton by a step. So Upton tries to bunt his way on, but not successful. Brings up the second baseman, Seth Cover, who started on the mound last game.
2 for 4 in the first game. And guess what? Guess what just happened to Seth Cover?
Hit by pitch. We were just talking about it last game, and I don't know what it is. I from this angle, it doesn't look like Seth is hovering over top of the plate, but there must be something that pitchers see where they just want to hit him. I don't know. I don't understand it. But either way, it's a base runner for Post 1. Bring up the shortstop, Jackson Murray.
Murray 0 for 1 in the first game, drew 2 walks, scored a run, grounded out to shortstop.
Move over to first from Kincaid. Not in time.
See if Post 1 gets on the move here.
Murray fouls that one right side.
Like to see what Cam Cumpston's arms like down there to second.
Yeah, we didn't see Post 1 attempt to steal any bases last game. That one, ball one, snap throw down to first. Not in time to get Covered. He's back in head first. Jackson Murray is due to drive one off the center field wall. Delivery, curveball, missed outside from Kincaid.
Murray.
Another check over on Cover.
Jackson Murray hitting .533 coming into game one. Probably dropped a couple of points, going 0 for 1.
That one picked nicely.
Oh,
Kind of
boy.
Compton in a
Man.
beautiful throw
Wow.
down to second to nail Cover, who thought that ball for sure was either going to go to the backstop or at least be blocked up. But Compton picked it beautifully in a strong throw right on the money to nail Cover for the second out.
That ball literally bounced in the grass.
That was a really, really nice play by Compton.
That bounced in the grass, so that's a tough one to gauge as a catcher because they usually don't bounce that far.
But Murray will take another walk.
His third walk of the day.
Bring up the DH, number 1, Zayd Billings.
Wow, and I mean he gunned Cover out by 5 steps.
Yeah, I think Cover thought for sure that ball was either going to go to the backstop or Compton would maybe even just get a glove on it and knock it down.
Jeez.
And again, a beautiful pick by Cam Compton. And Cooper Kincaid kind of hammering that same spot right now.
Like that spot that's like almost out on the grass. And I don't think they want to be hammering that spot. That almost is bouncing through for a strike.
1-0 on Billings. Curveball missed outside. That one goes to the backstop, so Murray will head down to second. And Kincaid losing a little bit here. I don't know if he really
he's
ever had it, but
he's thrown 6 balls that have bounced in the grass, and that one was another one bounced up there.
Ball 3, 3-0 on Billings.
But if he can work out of this without any damage, 2 outs. Murray down at second.
3-0 to Billings.
Boy,
Ball 4.
just
4-pitch walk.
Tried to aim that one in there for a strike.
Bring up first baseman, number 13, Rocco DiGiandomenico.
Have that sun stay behind the clouds. It is not bad when that sun's back.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad so far. Kincaid, first pitch fastball, missed downstairs. 1-0 on Rocco. Runners on first and second. No score here in the bottom of the first. Missed outside, ball 2 from Kincaid.
Suddenly Kincaid can't find the strike zone.
Just don't know what it is. It's the craziest thing is that one hits Rocco right in the back. Second hit by pitch of the inning. We'll load him up for post 1. Bring up the third baseman, number 6, Henry Anderson. As that will force out a mound visit. I believe that's the second one that we've had in the first inning in these 2 games.
Yes.
They had one in the first inning last game. So a mound visit.
Had 2 outs, nobody on again.
It's safe to say we're in for a long one.
2 outs, nobody on again, and then 2 straight walks and a hit batsman have loaded the bases. I want to thank once again our sponsors who have made these broadcasts possible. We hope you're enjoying the radio broadcast and the live stream. TNY Payroll Pros, Technocap Closures, and Mail America. We'll run down the rest of them as we go on. But we've got, we've actually had 2 hits batsmen, but Cover was thrown out stealing.
Here we go. Bases loaded for post 1. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Henry Anderson up for his first at bat. First pitch fastball, strike 1.
Boy, Kincaid is straight up and down pitcher.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much.
Right over the top.
There's not much bend.
Had fastball in there, strike 2 at the knees. 0-2 on Henry Anderson.
And you had mentioned this earlier. You're amazed at pitchers that can't find a strike zone. Now suddenly he throws 2 straight balls right down the middle. And
They're going to pick back to second, and they tag missed on Billings. As that was an interesting move. Kincaid stepped back and didn't even turn his body, just kind of threw across it.
If that throws down, Billings is out.
Yeah, and the shortstop Parker came flying across the bag, and Billings actually went in feet first, but the throw was a little high, and Parker wasn't able to get it on him. That curveball fouled straight back above our heads.
Great play there. I love that back pick.
Yeah, it was a good play. Good idea there. They must have talked about that when they went to the mound.
Boy, had Billings dead to rights. If that throws down, Zaid is out for sure.
Yeah, especially that he went back feet first. But that fastball driven to right field. Right fielder going back, still going back, and that ball's gone! A grand slam again for Henry Anderson.
Big Hank, that ball just kept going and going and going and going until it now is down on the Wheeling Park track.
A grand slam for Hank Anderson gives Post 1 a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
I just kept watching that right fielder, and he kept going back. I thought, maybe he's going to camp on her, and he just looked up, and it sailed into the woods. So suddenly, they almost picked Billings off a second, but he slides in safe. The next pitch, Hank Anderson delivers it on just to the left of the scoreboard. 4-0, Post 1.
Amazing. That ball just kept going and going, and the wind really isn't even blowing that hard. Flag's just kind of drifting right now as the first pitch to Selman in there for strike one. So a great start for Post 1. In the first inning, 4 runs on the board. As Selman lines one right to the third baseman, Peyton West, who snags it. But not after Post 1, and a Henry Anderson grand slam gives Post 1 a 4-0 lead heading to the top of the second.
If your business needs an ATM, call the ATM man, Stan Stasinski, a former Post 1 player and proud supporter of Wheeling American Legion Post 1 baseball. Need it fast? The ATM man offers same-day ATM placement. Are your credit card processing fees too high? Call the ATM man today at 304-215-3165. Locally owned but local service. Whether you need credit card processing or ATM placement, call the ATM man at 304-215-3165. That's 304-215-3165.
At Technocap, we're not just making closures, we're shaping the future of sustainable packaging. From beverage and beauty to pharmaceuticals and household goods, our metal closures are trusted by leading brands around the world. With a global reach and a local presence right here in Glendale, West Virginia, Technocap combines innovation, precision, and environmental responsibility. Discover the power of performance-driven packaging. Visit technocapclosures.com, where great products begin at the top.
Need to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what matters? Then it's time to experience Glamp Life, a luxury outdoor retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Nestled in the rolling hills of Ohio, Glamp Life is where modern comfort meets natural beauty. Stay in a handcrafted A-frame cabin overlooking a private lake, cozy up in a vintage Airstream, or bring your own RV. We've got full hookups and a dump station ready for you. Only 15 minutes from Cambridge and just a short drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and West Virginia. Your escape is closer than you think. Spend your days hiking scenic trails, lounging on a sandy beach, or casting a line in peaceful catch-and-release waters filled with bass, catfish, bluegill, and more. Whether you're planning a team-building retreat, a family adventure, or a quiet weekend away, Glamp Life helps you experience the outdoors without sacrificing comfort. Book your getaway now at glamplife.com, where nature meets luxury and peace of mind is just a click away.
Back at Patriot Field, after a Henry Anderson grand slam at the bottom of the first, Post 1 takes a 4-0 lead over Post 15.
You talk about a dagger. And he almost worked out the inning. He had 2 outs, nobody on. Walk a couple, hit a guy, almost pick a guy off second, next pitch, grand slam. Talk about deflating.
Yeah, as Reese Davis on for his second inning of work. 2-1 on the pitcher, Cooper Kincaid.
Now Reese needs to come out and shut him down, just like Cover did.
And Davis misses. 3-1.
Yeah, that's what
Gotta just limit the walks, limit the free runners.
Seth Cover, after we scored 3 runs, he came out and shut them down.
And there's ball 4 to Kincaid. And again, we just continue to see it all summer. The walks, the amount of walks and free bases that every team, I mean, doesn't matter. It's not just Post 1, and it's not just every other team they play. We just see free base after free base Bring up catcher number 11, Cam Compson, who made a great play on an in-between hop pitch as he squares the bunt, bunts through it, and Selman going to throw down to first. Got the runner picked off. They got him in a pickle. Rockler's going to run him down, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Man, I do not understand that play at all. I don't understand. What in the world? You're down 4 in the second. What are you bunting for?
Cam Compson won for
bunted
3
right
in the first
through
game.
it, and
My goodness.
Kincaid took a few steps off the bag and slipped, trying to come back, and Selman snapped down to first.
Good fundamental play by Post 1.
Man, that I
don't know why you're bunting in.
I don't understand it. I don't really get that.
Any bunts of ball that's out and up. Wasn't even a strike.
Curveball from Davis misses upstairs, 1-1.
I mean,
as
one run really there doesn't mean a whole lot. You got to you got to get a crooked number.
Zan in the chat saying, what age group are they? Zan, this is American Legion 18. Well, no, technically 19U, right? 19U.
Yeah.
Yes, American Legion Baseball. Thanks for checking in the chat. Again, we're live on YouTube. Check in. Tell us where you're watching from. As that one's line to right field. Ernest going back, and he'll jump up. Nearly went over his head, but Ernest reaches up and grabs it for the second out of the inning.
Brady almost had one of those, oh, shucks, as he came in a step, and that ball almost got over his head. Thank goodness he's tall.
That's right. He's tall and fast.
He reached up.
Brady Ernest.
Reached up and pulled it out of the sky for out number 2.
Right fielder Colin McCarter comes to the plate with 2 outs. In the top of the second inning, fastball from Davis misses down, ball 1.
McCarter 1 for 3 in the first game. Post 1 trying to take this second game and avoid having to play tomorrow, get another day's rest.
Davis going to step off.
They'll head to the state tournament, as will Post 15.
Davis from the line. Fastball inside. 2-0 on McCarter.
How many walks on average do you think we've seen
Per what?
in these games throughout this tournament and Beast of the East?
Wait, are you saying per game or per?
Yeah, per game.
Per game, I would
Gotta
say.
be like 5.
Oh,
6.
no. We're more than that. Between both teams?
Yes.
Oh, double figures, easy.
That fastball from Davis, strike 1, 2-1.
Let me see how many were in the.
The national average is 6 to 12 in high school games.
Well, there were 7 walks and 2 hit batsmen in the first game. So about 9 free passes there.
3-1 on McCarter.
How many did you say, Job?
6 to 12.
Davis, 3-1 in there for strike 2, 3-2.
And what do you think about full counts? What do you think the average is there?
Oh, my gosh.
In high school.
20, 30.
Per game?
Per game in high school.
14.
10 to 20.
Reese Davis swung on and missed a form energy strikeout. Will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Post 1 leads 4-0.
Looking for a hometown insurance agency you can trust? Since 1999, Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services has been protecting families and businesses in the northern panhandle of West Virginia and eastern Ohio. We're independent, giving you choice from top-rated national and regional carriers. And guided by a concierge-level experience, our energetic, honest, and determined team puts customers first every time. For home and auto to life and business insurance, we build relationships that matter. Need to pay a bill or access your policy online? It's easy with us. Protect your future with the agency you'd recommend to a friend. Call Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services today at 304-277-3239 or visit BernieGlennInsurance.com. Bernie Glenn Insurance, building relationships, protecting futures.
Back here, Patriot Field for the bottom of the second. 4-0 Post 1 leads, or Post 15. First pitch to the right fielder, Brady Ernest. Sails right over his head, ball 1. Brady made a nice catch out there and right for the second out of the inning. Almost had one go over his head. Reached up with his wingspan and snagged it. That second pitch in there, strike 1. Next one up and in, ball 2, 2-1.
I'm predicting a bomb from Brady before his day's over.
A Brady bomb?
Yep, a BB. I think he's
2-1 on Brady. Make it 3-1 now. Three and one. Let's see if Brady is ready to roll here on this one. 3-1 fastball. Never mind. 3-1 curveball. And there for strike 2. They get a full count on Brady Ernest. Kincaid delivers, swung on and missed. A Form Energy strikeout. Kincaid's first of the day. We'll bring up the center fielder, number 8, Braxton Billick. His coach letting her rip again with the sneezes as Billick squares the bunt, pulls back, ball 1.
Billick had that double where Ernest was thrown out at home, trying to score from first in the last game, 1 for 3.
Billick fouls that one straight back that it nearly get the cameras.
It skimmed us.
The humidity is picking up.
Yeah, but the sun's kind of tucked away. It's been pretty nice.
Let's hope she stays tucked.
Oh, excuse me, 1-1 on Billick. It's the backstop. 2-1 on the 9-man. Braxton let me know he's coming up to the Pirate game Saturday, so hopefully he can get a win and enjoy Saturday.
What is it?
2-1 from Kincaid, fouled back. 2-2 now.
What's it called tomorrow?
It is
Bucko-Palooza?
Yinzer Palooza, big weekend. It'll be super busy, and Saturday's the Mac Miller bobblehead giveaway, so it's going to be insane up there. Hopefully the weather's not too bad.
Yeah.
Kincaid, 2-2. Billick, one hopper out to short. Parker coming on, throws to first in time to retire Billick for the second out. We'll roll the order back to the top for the fisherman, Chris Upton.
Angler.
The angler, Upton.
That's what we're going to call him from now on, the angler.
I wonder if Mrs. Upton is here or in the chat today or in the stream.
I don't know. We need to meet her. She's like our number 3 fan.
I don't know. I think she's up there at number 1. Jim might be number 1 from Denver.
Denver, North Carolina.
And that curveball outside.
Think you'll ever go to
Chris?
Think you'll ever go to Denver, North Carolina?
I don't know. Maybe to go see that spider.
Ooh. That's scary. Well, yeah, Jim.
1-0 downstairs, 2-0.
You'd meet Jim at the Spider.
I don't know if anybody even understands what we're talking about. And yes, Mrs. Upton is here from Martins Ferry. She's checking in. Quick, I tell you what, we mentioned her, and she's quick in the chat. 3-0 on Chris.
She might have to start wearing a Pine Room studio shirt. She's like big time.
Good pitch in there, 3-1 on Chris. And making ball 4. That pitch missed well in front of the plate. Almost bounced up and hit Upton. So he'll take a walk.
Here we go once again. 2 quick outs. And then a walk where the 4th ball was not even close again.
I was given to throw a ball behind a guy or two, but I rarely ever spiked it in front of the plate like that.
Well, maybe once in a while you did it, but he's spiked that. That's at least 7 or 8 that he's thrown almost in the grass.
Maybe that's because he comes so far over the top.
I think so.
And make it another one. And I get all the way to the backstop. Upton rounds second. We'll stay put there. So a runner in scoring position for Seth Cover. 1-0, and we're going to have another mound visit here.
Looks like it might be a pitching change.
See what
I don't know.
Going to happen here. Yeah, maybe. It looks like Kincaid maybe kind of holding his arm out. Like he's having some arm trouble right now.
I think Coach Goodwin's not happy.
He does not look happy judging on.
Yeah, we're not going to have a pitching change. I think just a stern talking to, and he'll stroll back to the dugout. Everybody will go back to their positions.
Job, I'm glad we didn't have him mic'd up there.
I don't think whatever said was very nice.
He didn't say,
"You guys are doing great.
What do you want for lunch? What do you want for dinner after the game?"
Keep up the good work."
Let's see if watch this first pitch hit Seth in the back now.
Seth, believe it or not, was hit by a pitch his first time up.
Oh, and that one up and in to Cover, 2-0. At least that one wasn't spiked.
You ever hear that Harry Cheedy, who was traded for himself in the MLB? You ever hear about that?
I have not. Kincaid, 2-0, missed downstairs with a curveball, 3-0 now. Runner on second, 4-0, post one. Bottom of the second inning, 2 down.
Here's your fact of the day.
He was traded for himself?
Yeah. 1962, the Mets traded him for a player later to be named, and that player that was named later was Harry Cheedy.
Huh.
They traded him back?
He was the first player in history to ever be traded for himself.
That's awesome. It's a great fact.
Probably first and only.
As Upton's going to take off for third. Ball in the dirt. Upton will be in there standing up. So Cover takes a walk. Bring up the shortstop, Jackson Murray.
I don't think Coach Goodwin's going to last much longer with watching Cooper Kincaid. Got the first 2 outs. Nobody on in this inning. Had the first 2 outs with nobody on in the first inning. And just inexplicable, to be honest with you.
First pitch, strike one to Murray. Let's see if Murray can make him pay for the free runners.
And we're talking about long at-bats and full counts.
Ball
2018, 51 pitch at bat.
Stephen Graby checking in, former Post 1 player, saying, "I'm living for Jub's comments and questions."
I'm glad I can keep you entertained.
So 1-1 on Jackson Murray. Curveball just missed for ball 2. Kincaid wanted that one.
And I thought that was probably a pretty good pitch.
Murray due for one off the center field wall as he got tied up on that one, went around. 2-2 on the shortstop, Murray, who has Jub's pants on. Believe it or not, which I don't think Jub is going to need them anymore.
Those are
not
the most.
As Murray lines one down the right field line, foul. Twist.
It's amazing, Jub, how many games have screeched to a snail's pace that we've done. Moving along good, and then suddenly the game goes into, like,
Bullet time.
This mode that the fans, I think some of them have fallen asleep.
I will say, these are the most time my pants have ever been spent in a batter's box.
As another ball 4 goes to the backstop. Here comes Upton home. He'll slide in safely. Tack on another run for post 1. Make it 5-0. Murray will take first base. Seth Cover goes down to second.
And I don't think Coach...
As I have written a lot of BBs on my scorecard, and that is going to be it for Cooper Kincaid, and I can't imagine that Coach Goodwin is very happy.
I mean, you got a guy going to college. I wonder if he's going to Marietta to pitch.
You got to go get the ball from...
I'm sorry, Garrett Community College to pitch.
His pitcher.
Yeah, so while we have this little pitching change, let's thank our sponsors, T&Y Payroll Pros. Our good friend Jimmy Taylor. I haven't seen him at any games, and he's a baseball guy. Both sons played here for Post 1. Technocap Closures, Dustin Henry's employer. He was helpful in getting them as our sponsor. Mail America, Rick Delesk. Then our other sponsors, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Bernie Glenn Insurance. He handles Erie Insurance. The ATM man, Stan Stasinski. I was just invited to his Blues Fest party. And on, I believe that's August 7th, a Thursday. You ought to see him play the guitar. Wow. Wakeham's Bar under new ownership. I'm not sure. I've been trying to find out who the owner of Wakeham's Bar is now.
I was just informed that Stephen Gravy, who's in the chat right now, he is one of the coaches of the JV team for Post 1, and they are headed to Bridgeport tomorrow for their state tournament.
Oh, there was nothing in the paper about that.
Which is cool.
There was something in the paper about St. Clairsville's Junior Legion.
That would be that's got to be a rarity if varsity and JV both win. I wonder if that's ever happened.
That's a good question. Schmidt Brothers Sunoco, Robbie and Randy, both Post 1 players. Glamp Life, we're going to take a trip over there here soon, and once it cools down. Tenet Law Office, Don Tenet up here in the box with us. Belmont Savings Bank, our good buddy Todd Cover and Alicia at Belmont Savings, and Muxie Distributing, Form Energy. These guys are chugging a Form Energy as we speak.
So a new pitcher for Post 15 is Dylan Holiday. He comes in from second base and gets Zayd Billings to fly out to center field on the first pitch. That'll bring the inning to an end, but Post 1 tacks on one more. We'll head to the top of the third inning, 5-0 Post 1.
At TechnoCap, we're not just making closures, we're shaping the future of sustainable packaging. From beverage and beauty to pharmaceuticals and household goods, our metal closures are trusted by leading brands around the world. With a global reach and a local presence right here in Glendale, West Virginia, TechnoCap combines innovation, precision, and environmental responsibility. Discover the power of performance-driven packaging. Visit technocapclosures.com, where great products begin at the top.
Wheeling's favorite neighborhood hangout is still the place to be. Wakeham's Bar is under new ownership, but it's still the same great spot locals have loved for years. Famous for their world-renowned hot dogs and cold craft brews, Wakeham's is the perfect place to unwind, catch the game, or kick back to live music with friends. Come see what's new right in the heart of Wheeling at 2181 National Road. Same soul, new energy, only at Wakeham's Bar.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Back here at Patriot Field, Post 1 leads Post 15 5-0. Top of the third inning, leading off for Parkersburg. Post 15 will be the third baseman, number 5, Peyton West, who came in relief last game, did a nice job in relief for Parkersburg. Reese Davis back out on the bump for Post 1. Uh-oh.
We need Reese just to get out there and throw in some strikes. 8, 9, and 1 guys up. Peyton West came in and did a heck of a job on the mound.
Yeah, I just said he did a good job last game. So one downstairs from Davis, 2-0 on West.
Both teams have the same pants on. Both teams have the same pants on. White pants, blue stripe.
It's good.
Good catch.
Yeah, even though I think
good
Post
visual.
15 should have gray pants, but you should never wear white on the road.
Very bland uniform.
Why is that like wedding etiquette?
Is that one in there? Strike one. I'll give you a thing. You never wear white on the road, and your road uniforms should always say your city on the front, not your team. So, for example, the Pirates will go on the road. Their jerseys always say Pittsburgh when they're on the road. When they're at home, it's Pirates.
Why is that? So people know where they're from?
Yep. And when fouled away, the 3-1, 3-2 on West. But yeah, you should never wear white on the road, and your aways always say your city or where you're from.
It's a good factoid.
Curveball missed upstairs, ball 4 to West.
Very nice.
The left fielder.
Piece
Eli
of knowledge.
Davis.
I bet Mrs. Upton didn't know that.
I would think probably a lot of.
Wonder if Jim knew that.
Well, it's funny when you look next baseball game you watch, next Major League Baseball game you watch, take note of that. Davis takes ball one.
1 for 2 in the first game. Drew a walk. Had an RBI walk when Cover got in some trouble in that 2-run fourth inning.
Here's Davis. 1-0 upstairs, 2-0.
Ancient Rome, it was expected to burp after a meal.
That was a good thing.
He'd have loved
Certainly, they would have loved me.
it. Jeez.
Here's Davis. Missed with
I don't think Reese is too happy.
Ball 3. 3-1 on Eli Davis. Runner on first. Nobody out. Grounded to third. Anderson picks it to second to Cover. Over to first. A double play. 5-4-3 DP. Nice turn by Cover and a good pick down there by Hank Anderson.
Tell you what, beautiful feed from Anderson. Put it right on Cover's shoulder, or right on his numbers. Beautiful feed.
Yeah,
Absolute.
that was a great turn.
Just a
on both ends there.
Really good feed. And that's the key. You got to have a second baseman can turn a double play, but you need a good feed. And that third base, that 5-4 feed's a long throw. That's an 85-foot throw.
First pitch from Davis to Carter McLean. Back to the top of the order. Missed ball 1. 1-0.
I noticed
McLean,
that
he doubled on the first pitch of the game. Back in the first.
Hank has the same kind of glasses that Ryland was wearing. Seems like it's a third base thing.
You think Hank and Cover just got on Reese Davis's Christmas card list?
I think so.
That's the first ones he's going to make out this December. Thank you, guys.
You think we'll get one?
Yeah, probably.
That fastball missed inside. 3-0 on the leadoff hitter, Carter McLean.
And that's why Cover playing in double play depth, because that ball was smoked down to Anderson. If he's not in double play depth, Anderson has to wait for him to get there. So Cover in double play depth. It's a couple of steps.
That 4-pitch walk to McLean.
So just the small things in games that make a difference. And Cover knowing how to be in double play depth. As soon as he sees that ball hit, he's about 5 steps from second base, and he's set up, ready to take the throw. So once again, Seth Cover, incredibly good fundamental player.
That'll bring up now the pitcher, number 21, Dylan Holiday. Ball 1 to him. Post 1, 5. Post 15, nothing. Top of the third inning. Davis check on the runner over at first, and he got him.
Picked him off.
A beautiful
Wow.
move from Reese Davis. Picks off Carter McLean at first. Picks himself up after the 2-out walk, and I tell you what, Coach Goodwin is not happy walking across the field. I don't know if he's not happy at Sean or not happy at his player, but either way, post 1, 5, post 15, heading to the bottom of the third.
Looking for a place to grow your career? Mail America is expanding, and we want you on our team. We're a nationally trusted name in direct mail marketing, serving over 8,000 customers coast to coast. If you're hardworking, dependable, and ready to join a company on the rise, we want to hear from you. Send your resume today to MikeW@MailAmerica.com and take the first step toward a rewarding future with Mail America. Mail America, trusted, growing, hiring.
Craving the great outdoors without giving up the comforts of home? Come camp with style at Glamp Life, your luxury retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Explore scenic trails, relax on a sandy beach, or fish in a private lake stocked with bass, bluegill, and more. Stay in lakeside A-frames, forest cabins, a retro Airstream, or roll in with your RV. With full hookups and a dump station ready. Just minutes from Cambridge and a quick drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, or Cleveland. Glamp Life is your next unforgettable escape. Book today at glamplife.com.
Back here at Patriot Field, it's Post 1 leads Post 15-5-0, heading to the bottom of the third. Reese Davis picks off Carter McLean at first base with 2 outs, down 5. Coach Goodwin was not happy coming off the field.
Yeah, if you're watching the stream, you got a little sneak peek, a little peek behind the curtain of Coach's mood right now.
I've had that. I've been in that mood before.
Bring up the first baseman, number 13, Rocco DiGianminico, is hit with a pitch his first time up and grounds the first one up the middle. Shortstop Parker going over, throws on the run, and dropped at first, not able to be picked. So DiGianminico will reach. Nice play to get to it by Caden Parker, threw across his body.
And I think
I'm going to say that.
I was just going to say
probably
that's what I was looking for. First error of the game of the day.
Is that an E6? I think that's got to be an E6 probably.
You got to give it E6, but I think that
probably
Swain probably should have dug that.
And he'll probably tell you that he probably should have picked it too, because
made a nice play too. Parker made a nice play up the middle, just short hopped Swain, and he couldn't come up with it.
That'll bring up now the third baseman, Henry Anderson, who had a grand slam back in the first inning. And he's going to square to bunt, and he bunts it right back to the pitcher. Is caught for the first out, throw to first, and on time. Good base running by Rocco. So Hank hits a grand slam in the first inning and then squares the bunt and then bunts it right back to the pitcher. Holiday, actually almost bunted it over his head. He bunted it so hard, and Coach Castelo kind of had his hands up. I don't know what. I'm not really sure what the call was there. I think that was the wrong call. I think that probably should have been a fake bunt steal, but instead Hank just bunted it anyway. Bring up the catcher, Jack Selman. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
There's a lot of discussion going on in the Post 1 dugout right now. Coach Henry's looking in. Coach John Michael's down there with Hank right now. I think they're trying to
I think just a little miscommunication on, I don't know whose end it was, as curveball missed inside. 2-1 on Jack Selman. He lined out to third his last time up, a bullet. Two-1. Curveball swung on and missed. Actually now down at third. It's not Peyton West. That's Cooper Kincaid. 2-1. Swung on and missed. No, foul tip. Foul tip off the mid of the catcher, Cumpston. Count remains 2-2. Rocco takes the lead off first and pick over. He dives back in. 2-2 on Jack Selman. Holiday, the pitch, tapped. Foul up the first base line. Dugout getting into it. 2-2, one down. The bottom of the third, Post 1 leads 5-0. Scored 4 in the first off a Hank Anderson grand slam, and then tacked on one more. And the second, as that one's hit off the end of the bat out to shortstop. Parker coming on, has it roll up his arm, throw to first. Not in time. So Selman reaches on an infield single. That ball was hit right off the end of the bat, had some crazy topspin on it. And rolled up the arm of Parker, through, not in time. Selman beats it out. Bring up the right fielder, number 21, Brady Ernest.
You are very correct.
That is the second hit.
Well, the second hit of the game.
First pitch to Ernest, grounded to third. Nice play by Kincaid to block it up. He'll step on third, throw over to first. In time. A 5-3 double play turned nicely by Cooper Kincaid. Blocked it up, stepped on third, threw across the diamond to first to get Brady Ernest. It'll be a double play, but we'll head to the top of the fourth inning. Post 1 leads 5-0.
At
Technocap, we're not just making closures, we're shaping the future of sustainable packaging. From beverage and beauty to pharmaceuticals and household goods, our metal closures are trusted by leading brands around the world. With a global reach and a local presence right here in Glendale, West Virginia, Technocap combines innovation, precision, and environmental responsibility. Discover the power of performance-driven packaging. Visit technocapclosures.com, where great products begin at the top.
If your business needs an ATM, call the ATM man, Stan Stasinski, a former Post 1 player and proud supporter of Wheeling American Legion Post 1 baseball. Need it fast? The ATM man offers same-day ATM placement. Are your credit card processing fees too high? Call the ATM man today at 304-215-3165. Locally owned but local service. Whether you need credit card processing or ATM placement, call the ATM man at 304-215-3165. That's 304-215-3165.
Back at Patriot Field for the top of the fourth inning. Post 1 leads Post 15, 5-0. Nice double play turn to end the inning by Cooper Kincaid to get Brady Ernest at first after stepping on third. Leading off for Post 15 will be the pitcher, Dylan Holiday. He walked his first time up. Sun's starting to sink over to our left, but kind of hazy, cloudy. It's blocking the direct rays from our box. So I guess that's good.
Thank goodness for that haze.
Yeah. Reese Davis.
Purple haze.
On for another inning of work. First pitch curveball in there for strike one. Now Reese, again, just got to go in there. Just start filling it up here. Fill up the strike zone. Get your defense back into the dugout. And there we go. Second pitch, fouled straight back. 0-2 on Holiday. Just go attack now. You're up 5. Let your defense work for you.
Joe, was that close to the camera?
It was close, yeah.
Probably our closest one yet.
Well, we got
4 more innings to get through.
Well, that's a knock on wood. Knock on wood. 0-2 to Holiday. Fastball upstairs. Missed ball 1. 1-2.
Post 1 hangs on here. They'll be the Area 1 champs. They'll take on the Area 2 runner-up.
Curveball slipped inside 2-2.
Sometime next Thursday, we'll maybe try to solidify that before we go off the air.
Reese Davis from the wine. 2-2 on Dylan Holiday. Kicks, fires, curveball fouled. Right side. Good job to stay alive from Dylan Holiday.
Played his ball at South, just graduated.
Reese Davis. Curveball missed upstairs. 3-2. Once again, another full count. (3-2), no outs. Dylan Holiday, nobody on. Fastball, up and in, hit him. So yet another free base allowed in this, I guess this whole day. We'll bring up first baseman number 31, Evan Swain. He grounded into a 4-6-3 double play back in the first inning. A beautiful turn by Cover and Murray. That one at the knees, strike one to Swain. Swain, a big, tall lefty.
Got a little bit of power. I remember he bombed one out of here early.
That one's grounded to short. Murray flips to Cover to first. Oh, and safe at first. It was a nice turn by Murray and Cover for a potential double play, but they do get one.
Good call down there by Sean Hanley. College umpire, called a lot of games in the Mountain East Conference. Veteran umpire.
Bring up the shortstop, number 7, Caden Parker. One down Here in the top of the fourth. That one line to left field will fall in front of Chris Upton. Swain will head down to second.
Upton
So
just
a single for Caden Parker.
Upton just a solid player out there. Knows how to play that hop. Just took a step back so it'd hop up neatly to him. Making sure that nobody. That's one thing these outfielders do is they don't let runners move up extra bases. They cut the ball off in the alleys, down the lines, take good angles on the fly balls and base hits. Good group of outfielders.
It'll bring up now the third baseman, number 10, Cooper Kincaid. Davis nearly hits him. 1-0.
I think Coach Goodwin was expecting more out of Kincaid. First time he pitched, we knocked him around a little bit, and then today he's really struggled. So I think Coach Goodwin was really hoping to get a little bit more out of him.
Another one up and into Kincaid, 2-0.
Rocco holding the runner on at first, a little surprising there.
I don't understand that one.
I don't either. It's been that way all year. I don't know.
Especially up 5 as Davis misses again upstairs 3-0, and he is in danger of loading the bases here.
You know, my thoughts are you play just behind him, and then as the pitch comes, you take a couple steps back. I wouldn't even worry about him.
You're just cutting off so much space for yourself to make a play. 3-1 in there, or excuse me, the 3-0 in there for a strike to make it 3-1.
Who we headed down to the
first and second. One down, top of the fourth, post one leads 5-0.
I think it'll be Jake Brown down in the.
Reese Davis inside hits Kincaid and also hits Selman. So the bases are now loaded, and that brings the tying run into the on-deck circle.
And we got Jake
So
Brown. Jake Brown up and going. I believe that's Brown. I think he's in relief.
That is the fourth walk and the second hit by pitch. Reese Davis brings up the catcher, number 11, Cam Cumston. He flew out to right his first time up, and Coach Henry going to go out and talk to Reese Davis. I'll have a few words with Reese, try to get him honed back in here. We have seen all day and pretty much all year the amount of free bases allowed by
both teams.
Both teams.
The post 15 has walked 5 and hit 2. We've walked 4 and hit 2.
That is not a clean baseball game. That is for sure.
That's 13 free passes in a game. And I think that explains why a lot of post 1 games are very long. They just, and Coach Henry's going to stay out there as long as he can to give Jake Brown time to quickly get loose. Is 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Still only 2 runs or 2 hits out of each team. 5-0 post 1 leading here in the top of the 4th.
So Reese Davis trying to work out of a bases loaded jam. 1 down. Cam Cumston at the bat.
Cumston's hit the one and almost went over Brady Ernest's head in the 2nd inning.
First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1.
Post 15 looking for that big hit. They can't get that big hit to drive a couple runs in.
Reese Davis, off-speed pitch, fouled and off the ground, then bounced back up and hit the hand of Cumston. 0-2.
They just need they need a big hit to get some momentum. This is where post 1 pitchers have risen to the occasion and worked out of these innings with double plays and strikeouts, those form energy strikeouts.
Reese Davis trying to find one here. 0-2 on Cumston. Fastball upstairs, missed. 1-2, excuse me. Love a double play here or a strikeout. Reese Davis, the 1-2. Curveball in there for strike 3 for a form energy strikeout. A beautiful curveball snapped off. Froze Cumston. We'll bring up the right fielder, Colin McCarter.
Just hard to put into words how you can walk hit 2, walk 1, and
that one bounces to the backstop for whatever. This is funny to me. So and he actually was just tapping his chest. So Reese Davis throws the ball to the backstop. The runner on second, that is Caden Parker, was running towards third, but had his hand up, was telling Swain on third not to go, but he was running towards third. That one in there for a strike, 1-1, and he realized what he did, and he said, "My bad," was tapping his chest. That was really interesting. I've never seen that before.
Listen, you've been around baseball a long time. You come into a park, you're going to see something you've never seen before.
That's hilarious. That one's driven to center field.
Yeah, Billick
going back, still going back, and he will make the catch just before the warning track. Post 15 leaves him loaded. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Post 1 leads 5-0.
For over 140 years, Belmont Savings Bank has been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbor, your supporter, and ingrained in your community. Cheering at Little League games to supporting our local schools and businesses, we've been here, growing together. And it's all because of you. Your trust, your dreams, your everyday moments help keep Belmont Savings Bank moving forward. So let's keep writing this story together. And when it's time to start your next chapter, Belmont Savings Bank will be here to lend a hand. Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
Looking for a smarter way to manage your business finances? James Taylor, CPA in Wheeling, West Virginia, is your go-to pro for hassle-free bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, and more. Powered by secure cloud-based software. Accessible, efficient, personalized. With 15-plus years of experience, James brings peace of mind to your numbers so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. Call 304-905-8372 or visit jamestaylorcpa.com. Accounting made simple, the way it should be.
I'm back at Patriot Field here in beautiful Wheeling Park High School. Post 1 leads Post 15, 5-0. Heading to the bottom of the fourth inning, leading off for Post 1 be the center fielder, Braxton Billick. He grounded out to short his first time up. Dylan Holiday still out on the hill for Parkersburg Post 15. Billick shows bunt, pulls back, takes strike 1. Post 1 trying to go 2-0 in this series as Billick lines one down the right field line and will be cut off before it could get by the right fielder. Nice job out there by Colin McCarter to make sure that one didn't roll all the way to the wall. That probably would have been a triple for Billick, but he leads off that 9-hole. He's done such a good job all year in that spot.
I wanted to see that ball get down in the corner.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Braxton turn on the Jets there.
Man,
lead-off single.
Upton's got to get in the hit parade here.
So Chris Upton back to the top of the order. He'll show bunt, pull back. He's trying to bunt for a sack here. Try to get Billick down there, get that 6-run across.
I think Compson's got a pretty good arm.
So Upton lays it down.
Good
Holiday off the mound. Fields throws the first. Retires Upton, but a good bunt there. Pushed it in a perfect spot on the right side in that pie, they always say, on the first base side of the pie. But good job by Chris to get the job done. Brings up Seth Cover. Seth hit by a pitch and walked so far. So Braxton Billick down at second with 1 out. Cover takes a first pitch strike. Excuse me. Was that was the first pitch, right?
Yep.
1-1. Yeah, 0-1.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Holiday.
Nick's starting to fade. Humidity's eating him up.
That curveball fouled back over Jubb's head. It still hasn't come down, I don't think. Or did it come down?
I didn't see it come down.
I didn't see it come down either.
I wonder where that ball went. That was weird.
I don't see it. That might be in the gutter.
Bird might have got it.
0-2 on Seth Cover. Holiday inside move. Billick going nowhere. I think Billick may try to swipe third with 1 out here. Not a very big lead. Second baseman trying to hold him on. And Eli Davis, who moved over to second from short. Or, excuse me, from left field. 1-2 on Seth Cover. Dylan Holiday delivers. Curveball just missed outside, 2-2.
In case you're just joining us, 5-0. Post 1 leads.
That one's fisted left side, shortstop in the hole, gloves it, and Billick is going to be caught in between second and third, and he gets into third safely.
And Billick did an incredible thing there. He broke on the hit and was thinking about going back, but he saw that the third baseman had gone far to his left and deep, and he thought he could beat him there, and lo and behold, he did beat Cooper Kincaid to third base. So not a great piece of running there, but he bailed him out. And
it ended up his speed bailed him out there.
So we got to give Cover a single there.
Yeah, there was no way he was going to be thrown out at first. On Holiday, curveball in there for a strike. 0-1 on Jackson Murray. Runners on the corners for post 1. 1 down. Jackson Murray up, still waiting for Jackson to hit one off the center field wall. That one's grounded to third. Billick going to stay put. Cover's going to go to second. Throw by Kincaid to first in time. That'll be the second out of the inning. Bring up the DH number 1, Zade Billings. Sun continuing to sink over there.
Behind a hazy sky, which is lovely.
Yeah, it's very nice.
If that sun was in a blue sky right now, we would be in big trouble.
Runners on second and third for post 1. Billings takes the first pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Zade, in that first game, he had a big single, RBI single.
He takes the
walked.
second pitch, curveball, strike 1.
Zade going to West Virginia, WVU Parkersburg for an education.
That one line, right
man.
side, through the hole. Billick will score. Cover going to be held at third as that ball was hit very hard. And, geez, what a throw out there from the right fielder, Colin McCarter. A one-hop bullet in there to stop Cover from coming home. But Zade Billings comes through again. An RBI single to score Billick, make it 6-0 post 1.
Rocco represents the 10th run, potentially. No,
the 9th run.
9th run. Sorry about that. I'm wishing and hoping.
That curveball, first pitch in there, strike 1.
Post 1 taking care of business just like they had hoped. They hang on here. There will be no game tomorrow. They're done until the state tournament next Thursday. Potentially playing Thursday at 4 o'clock against the Area 2 runner-up, which potentially might be Clarksburg.
Rocco grounds one left side. Shortstop Parker over, slides, falls down, throw to first. Not in time. Seth Cover scores, make it 7-0. Post 1. Rocco does the job, puts the ball in play in the perfect spot, way in the hole.
And now Hank Anderson represents the 10th run.
Now, you got to think in the back of Hank's mind, he wants to hit another homer here.
He might come out of his shoes. He better have his shoes on tight.
So Dylan Holiday from the set. Runners on first and second for post 1. They lead 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th.
And I think at this point, Parkersburg is just satisfied to go to the state tournament next week and get home, get rested up for the state tournament as they'll take on the Area 1 champion, potentially, if this score holds up. That could be very easily be Morgantown.
Strike 1 to Anderson, 1-1.
So we will be carrying the Metro feed on our radio station next week as they are carrying all the games.
That fastball up off the mitt. The catcher Cumston goes to the backstop, allows Dijon Domenico to head to second and Billings to third.
7-0. Post 1 leading here in a pretty sloppy game.
Yeah, I think everybody's starting to really lose it. There's that curveball in there for strike 2. 2-2 on Hank.
Ready to get home, get a nice cold shower. Maybe a cold beer. Or cold form energy.
To Anderson, fastball outside, missed. Ball 3, 3-2. Jack Selman on deck. Three and 2 to Anderson. Curveball swung on and missed for a form energy strikeout from Dylan Holiday. The post 1 tacks on 2 more, make it 7-0 heading to the top of the 5th inning.
If your business needs an ATM, call the ATM man, Stan Stasinski, a former Post 1 player and proud supporter of Wheeling American Legion Post 1 baseball. Need it fast? The ATM man offers same-day ATM placement. Are your credit card processing fees too high? Call the ATM man today at 304-215-3165. Locally owned but local service. Whether you need credit card processing or ATM placement, call the ATM man at 304-215-3165. That's 304-215-3165.
Looking for a smarter way to manage your business finances? James Taylor, CPA in Wheeling, West Virginia, is your go-to pro for hassle-free bookkeeping, payroll, tax prep, and more. Powered by secure cloud-based software. Accessible, efficient, personalized. With 15-plus years of experience, James brings peace of mind to your numbers so you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. Call 304-905-8372 or visit jamestaylorcpa.com. Accounting made simple, the way it should be.
For over 140 years, Belmont Savings Bank has been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbor, your supporter, and ingrained in your community. Cheering at Little League games to supporting our local schools and businesses, we've been here, growing together. And it's all because of you. Your trust, your dreams, your everyday moments help keep Belmont Savings Bank moving forward. So let's keep writing this story together. And when it's time to start your next chapter, Belmont Savings Bank will be here to lend a hand. Belmont Savings Bank. How may we help you today?
Back at Patriot Field for the top of the 5th. Post 1 leads Post 15, 7-0. Leading off for Post 15. Now the second baseman, number 5, Peyton West. He walked his first time up. Reese Davis still out on the hill for Post 1. His first pitch, missed upstairs.
What do you guys think of the All-Star game with Mike and the pitcher up?
It's not bad. I think it's okay. I think it makes for some funny interactions. But I'm sure and I know Tarek Skubal, that first pitch or the second pitch from Davis, strike 1-1 on West. But I know Tarek Skubal, he's a competitor. I know he probably didn't really enjoy that.
A couple of times he was just about ready to pitch, and they were asking him a question. I couldn't believe it. And he said after Marte got that double, then he finally got it out. He said, I was starting to wonder if I was going to get any outs in this inning.
2-1 on West. That one skied into center field. Braxton Billick, a couple steps back. He'll camp under it for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up the left fielder, number 6, Eli Davis.
That's all Reese needs to do now is fill up the strike zone, let his defense do the work for him because we have a good defense.
Davis, first pitch curveball, strike 1.
That's what we like to see.
I like that in the All-Star game too, they had a Kershaw mic'd up, and Kershaw asked him what pitch he should throw. That one's lined down the left field line from Davis. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Upton grabs it, but Davis heads into second with a double. His first hit of the game. Rolls the order back to the top for the center fielder, Carter McLean. But Kershaw asked the booth what he should throw, and Smoltz said, how about cutter in? And Kershaw said, I don't throw a cutter.
Third hit for Post 15 here in game 2. Reese Davis up to about 73 pitches.
That one's lined right at
We're
Murray,
gonna
and he
have a
will walk
double
right to
play.
second base for a double play. McLean hit it right on the screws, but right at Murray. And Davis strolled right off the bag.
I don't think
Murray walks to second for a double play.
Wasn't much Davis could do there.
No, not at all. And we will head to the bottom of the 5th. Post 1 leads 7-0.
At TechnoCap, we're not just making closures, we're shaping the future of sustainable packaging. From beverage and beauty to pharmaceuticals and household goods, our metal closures are trusted by leading brands around the world. With a global reach and a local presence right here in Glendale, West Virginia, TechnoCap combines innovation, precision, and environmental responsibility. Discover the power of performance-driven packaging. Visit technocapclosures.com, where great products begin at the top.
Need to unplug, recharge, and reconnect with what matters? Then it's time to experience Glamp Life, a luxury outdoor retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Nestled in the rolling hills of Ohio, Glamp Life is where modern comfort meets natural beauty. Stay in a handcrafted A-frame cabin overlooking a private lake, cozy up in a vintage Airstream, or bring your own RV. We've got full hookups and a dump station ready for you. Only 15 minutes from Cambridge and just a short drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and West Virginia. Your escape is closer than you think. Spend your days hiking scenic trails, lounging on a sandy beach, or casting a line in peaceful catch-and-release waters filled with bass, catfish, bluegill, and more. Whether you're planning a team-building retreat, a family adventure, or a quiet weekend away, Glamp Life helps you experience the outdoors without sacrificing comfort. Book your getaway now at glamplife.com, where nature meets luxury and peace of mind is just a click away.
Back here at Patriot Field as Jack Selma drives one to center field high off the wall, and he will chug into second base with a leadoff double on the first pitch.
Boy, he's hit some bombs here in the last couple of weeks.
Jack Selman is just locked in at the plate, just hammering baseballs, and Dom Fada will head out. Courtesy run for him. So
Yeah.
Jack Selman on the first pitch just roped one off the center field wall, and that's actually a pretty big leadoff double. Here for Post 1 will bring up the right fielder, Brady Ernest. If Post 1 was able to tack on 3, the game would end. As Ernest drives one to center field. That one's
Wait,
hit.
I might have
Center
called it,
fielder
boys.
going back, and that one's off the wall. Fado going to be rounded home, and Brady will be out at second base, and that is a crucial out at second as Brady tried to stretch it into a double. Fado does score. Center fielder did a good job, actually. As Mr. Tennant was telling us up here, he deked Fado, but Fado scored easily anyway. But Brady Ernest tagged out at second base. So back-to-back hits for Post 1. I was going to say doubles, but that is not a double. Just a single for Ernest off the wall. Bring up Braxton Billick.
For everybody that wanted the mercy rule, that stung.
That one's line foul down the right field line.
We would have had the potential game-ending run at the plate in Braxton Billick.
That one swung on, fouled straight back from Billick. 0-2.
Ernest hit that ball too hard.
Yeah, he did. It hit the bottom of the wall and bounced right to the center fielder, who made a good play on it.
Boy, rarely do you see 2 straight batters hit directly off the wall. Didn't even bounce. Hit on a fly off the big wall.
That red monster out there has been peppered all year. Billick takes ball 1, 1-2. We've seen a ton of Post 1 guys just hammer that center field wall.
Hammer it and put it over it.
Yeah. Billick, 1-2. That one's tapped to short. Going to be a
he-
very tough play. Third baseman coming on, throwing on the run, and throws it up the right field line, but Billick will stay put at first.
Got to give that a hit. He was not
Yeah,
gonna throw it out.
that was definitely a hit for Braxton Billick, doing what he does best, put the ball in play, and good things will happen. He reaches, brings up the angler, Chris Upton.
Yeah, we need Upton to get on here. He's a potential game-ending run. We'll have
As Upton lines one to center field, McLean going back. He will make the catch and fire back towards first, but not anywhere close. So that is the second out of the inning.
Upton's had a
He's had a tough day.
A couple of bad luck shots. Man, that ball was hit on a rope right at center fielder. He lined one to the shortstop in game one. He's just hasn't had much luck today. But
yeah, it's one of those days. That's baseball. And bring up Seth Cover, the second baseman.
Like to get Murray up here.
That curveball upstairs for ball one.
Get Cover on. Have Murray hit one off the monster.
Or just hit one into the trees.
Well, that would even be better. We'll talk to the coaches on our radio show probably next week.
As Cover flies one out to right field. Right fielder coming on. He will make the catch. That'll end the inning. Post one does add one more. We'll head to the top of the sixth. 8-0 Post one.
Craving the great outdoors without giving up the comforts of home? Come camp with style at Glamp Life, your luxury retreat just south of Salt Fork State Park. Explore scenic trails, relax on a sandy beach, or fish in a private lake stocked with bass, bluegill, and more. Stay in lakeside A-frames, forest cabins, a retro Airstream, or roll in with your RV. With full hookups and a dump station ready. Just minutes from Cambridge and a quick drive from Columbus, Pittsburgh, or Cleveland. Glamp Life is your next unforgettable escape. Book today at glamplife.com.
Looking for a place to grow your career? Mail America is expanding, and we want you on our team. We're a nationally trusted name in direct mail marketing, serving over 8,000 customers coast to coast. If you're hardworking, dependable, and ready to join a company on the rise, we want to hear from you. Send your resume today to Mike W. at mailamerica.com and take the first step toward a rewarding future with Mail America. Mail America, trusted, growing, hiring.
Back at Patriot Field here at Wheeling Park High School, home of Wheeling Post 1, all summer long. So we are winding down our part of the season, at least for us here in the booth.
Been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sure has. Top of the sixth here.
Boy, it's gone fast, though. My goodness. Not the season, not necessarily the games.
Yeah, the season's gone fast, but the games have not, that's for sure. Leading off for Post 15 is the pitcher, Dylan Holiday, who's done a nice job in relief. Reese Davis still on the hill for Post 1. I'm going to assume that he's probably going to go the whole way, maybe, but they do have some action down in the bullpen. Yeah, Post 1 does. I think that's Donovan Jones down there. Holiday takes a 2-0 strike, 2-1. 8-0 Post 1 in the top of the sixth.
I think Jake Brown's still cranking down there.
He takes a 2-1 ball, make it 3-1 to Dylan Holiday. Reese Davis. The line delivers, popped up on the infield. Seth Cover ranging out. He will make the catch in shallow center field for the first out of the inning. Bring up first baseman, number 31, Evan Swain. So a big first out there for Davis. Good not to walk him. Swain grounded into a double play in the first inning and nearly grounded into another one in the fourth. He takes the first pitch up and away for ball one.
In case you're just driving down the road and tuned in, or you're at home and just tuned in, we're trying to wrap this thing up. As
that one is driven way out of here. Oh, my goodness, Evan Swain. That ball was just murdered to right field. My goodness, that might be the longest home run we've seen here all year.
That ball was still going up when it went over the fence.
Wow.
Yeah, Evan Swain.
That was an impressive shot from Evan Swain. There was no doubt about that one. Make it 8-1. Wow.
That's the home run that they needed earlier in the game, and then earlier in game one. That's the one I kept saying. I saw him do that earlier in the year. That ball was hit a long, long way.
I mean, that ball was 100 feet over the scoreboard. I mean, height-wise, that ball was so high. It cleared. It cleared that tree behind that pole in right field easily.
That ball was still.
Oh my
it was
gosh.
still going up when it left the field. Most balls are coming down. That ball literally was still going up when it cleared the scoreboard.
Well, there's the power from Evan Swain that you were talking about. You saw him do it earlier this year. Wow.
That one was much farther.
Shortstop Caden Parker, now 3-0 on him.
Those are the kind that you just enjoy watching.
Yeah, I don't think even anybody cared about that one on either on post one side. Ernest just turned around and watched it. And went in there for strike one, 3-1. I can't get over that ball. That ball was absolutely hammered. I think that's probably out at any park in the country.
I would say 8-1 now. Post one still leading. Reese Davis now needs to regroup. That home run absolutely does not hurt him at all. I mean,
that's still 8-1 post one as he walks.
I don't want to say
Caden
meaningless
Parker
because Evan Swain enjoyed that, but I mean 8-1 game. Just need to settle in and throw strikes now.
Yes. Trying to figure out my lineup card here.
Who we have?
That is not Cooper Kincaid. That's Wyatt Boyce.
Wyatt
Up
Boyce.
for Cooper Kincaid, which I don't really understand how, because
Wyatt Boyce isn't playing in this game. He didn't.
Oh, this is the excuse me. This
yeah.
was the lineup card from last game. That's why I was confused. So this is Wyatt Boyce now, batting for Cooper Kincaid.
I'd imagine we're probably going to see Jake Brown here soon, as Reese Davis is now approaching 90 pitches.
2-0 on Boyce. See if Reese can't get a ground ball here. And he
There
does,
it
right
is.
to third and off the glove of Hank Anderson, and everybody's going to be safe. That was a for sure double play, but took a in-between hop right off the glove of Anderson. Everybody's safe.
Well, that
Davis.
was you had just gotten the words out of your mouth, a ground ball, and Cover was set up right on the bag. And
Yeah, as Anderson tried to field that off to the left, kind of took an in-between hop on him. He was even with the bag. I would have liked to see Anderson a little bit back there.
this is Easton Miller now hitting for Cam Cumpston. They're getting out everybody at bat here in this game. No balls, one strike on Miller.
Davis, curveball in there, missed actually. Ball 1-1. 1
ball, one strike. Reese Davis thought he had a strike there, but Jimmy Payne said no.
Let's see if they can't pick up Hank Anderson here. Roll another double play. Is that one down in the dirt? Ball 2. 2-1. Selman still working hard back behind the plate.
This may be Davis's last batter. He's up to 92 pitches, 8-1 lead. Jake Brown looks like he is ready to go.
Yeah, he's been warming for quite a while down there.
Yeah, he's pitched a couple innings down there. Reese
Miller.
trying to finish this out.
Swung on and missed. 2-2. Let's see if Reese gets this out. He'll have another batter.
Yeah,
but
maybe
if he doesn't, then
I would say
be end of his day. 2-2, one down, runners on first and second. Post one leads 8-1. Reese Davis kicks, fires. That one's grounded through the left side. A single for Easton Miller.
so. That's probably gonna.
Everybody goes station to station.
That's probably
And
gonna.
I think
end.
that probably will end the day for Reese Davis, but a nice job going the other way by Easton Miller.
Yep, here comes Dustin Henry
And
out.
Coach Henry,
Yep.
as you said, strolling out. Going to point down to the pen. But Reese Davis, a very nice outing for post one. He'll get a nice hand from the fans here at Patriot Field as he walks off the mound. Jake Brown
coming in.
Strolling onto the mound.
And once again, probably for the last time, as we're ready to wind this game down, as Jake Brown comes in to try to finish it off. We want to thank our sponsors. We really do. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Try to support you in any way we can. We're hoping all our listeners support our sponsors throughout the year, because they sure have been good enough to help us bring these games to you all. TNY Payroll Pros, Jimmy Taylor, TechnoCap Closures, Mail America, Rick Delesk, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, the Contragero family, Bernie Glenn Insurance, the ATM Man, Stan Stasinski, Wakeham's Bar. Boy, that'd be a nice place to be sitting right now. Schmidt Brothers Sunoco, S&D Painting, Galamp Life, Tenant Law Office, Belmont Savings Bank, and Muxie Distributing. Not makers, they're distributors of Form Energy, which
we got one right in front of a Jubb slammed down a grape smash. I actually haven't had that one yet.
How was it, Jubb?
As Jubb is taking the headset off, he's getting back on.
We just woke Jubb up. Jubb was under the table.
It was good. It was my second favorite.
The Blue Blitz is definitely the best for me. I really enjoyed the Blue Blitz.
Have you had the orange?
I've had the orange. Was very good. I had that on the drive up to Wellsburg last week, but I had the Blue Blitz during the radio show yesterday or Tuesday. That was. We are set for Jake Brown.
Can you get those at any of your local?
No, I'm assuming probably at every gas station.
Okay. Plus, they got cool cans. And we got
now up for post 15 will be Trenton Watson, batting for the right fielder Colin McCarter.
A lot of pinch hitters in there now. 1 ball, 1 strike on
Trenton Watson.
Bases loaded. 8-1. Post 1 trying to close this thing out.
Jake Brown on with the bases loaded. Fastball upstairs. Missed. 2-1. Jake Brown. Jake just try to get up there and just fill it up. Looks like maybe Tucker Doty going to head down to the pen for post 1, just in case Brown can't find it. Make it 3-1 on Watson. Sun really sinking low.
But it's starting to get a little angry up there.
That one in there. Make it a full count on Watson.
That sun is not going to let us go easy as it starts to.
Jubb wiping himself down. Jake Brown, the 3-2, tied up Watson, fouled into the mitt of Selman for the second out of Form Energy strikeout. Brings up
Peyton West.
Second baseman, Peyton West. Jake Brown's first batter he faces. First Form Energy strikeout. Jake Brown from the wind. First pitch in there for a strike. I think Jake Brown does a pretty good job of, well, you know what, I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah,
not even going to say it. 0-1 on West. Ball 1.
In case you're just tuning in, 8-1, post 1 leading. They won the first game 5-2. So trying to be the Area 1 champions.
Brown's third pitch down low, 2-1.
You're reminded the state tournament starts a week from today in Morgantown. Potentially post 1 playing at 4 o'clock next Thursday. It'll be on all our airwaves. As Metro News.
That one's blooped right side. Cover will glove it on one hop and throw easily over to first. Nice play by Seth Cover. Will bring the inning to an end. Post 15 does score 1. Post 1 leads 8-1 heading to the bottom of the 6th.
Looking for a hometown insurance agency you can trust? Since 1999, Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services has been protecting families and businesses in the northern panhandle of West Virginia and eastern Ohio. We're independent, giving you choice from top-rated national and regional carriers. And guided by a concierge-level experience, our energetic, honest, and determined team puts customers first every time. For home and auto to life and business insurance, we build relationships that matter. Need to pay a bill or access your policy online? It's easy with us. Protect your future with the agency you'd recommend to a friend. Call Bernie Glenn Insurance and Financial Services today at 304-277-3239 or visit BernieGlennInsurance.com. Bernie Glenn Insurance, building relationships, protecting futures.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Back at Patriot Field for the bottom of the sixth. Post 1 leads 8-1. Leading off for Post 1 be the shortstop, Jackson Murray. Jackson has 2 walks, grounded at the third his last time up. As he drives onto right center field, that's going to split the alley and bounce off the wall. Murray going to get at least 2. He'll head to 3. In there with a triple. Back to form is Jackson Murray.
He was due for one.
There it was. We were waiting for it. So a leadoff triple on the first pitch by Jackson Murray. Brings up the DH, Zaid Billings. Zaid singled his last time up.
All right, just got an update on the Junior Legion State Tournament. That'll be exciting. Our JVs play in Bridgeport, West Virginia, as you guys mentioned. Play Berkeley Legion at 10 a.m. If we win, we play Bridgeport Legion at 7 p.m. So good luck to our JVs. Boy, we've got some good players in our organization right now, and I hear our JV team is very good. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., our JV team will take on Berkeley. And then if they win there, take on Bridgeport. So good luck to those guys as they go for a state title. Awesome stuff.
0-2 on Billings. So you're saying our farm system is pretty strong.
Probably as good or better than any one around.
That curveball missed outside. 1-2 to Billings. Holiday to Billings again. Fouled straight back.
Rocco hustles in and gets that foul ball.
Great job, Rocco.
Wow.
As Billings skies one out to right. Right fielder coming on. He'll make the catch. Murray will tag. And he will score easily. Post 1 gets that run back. Make it 9-1. Brings up, we were just saying, Rocco Dijon Domenico.
9-1 now. Post 1 leading. Trying to close this thing out and become the 2025 Area 1 champions as they won Game 1 5-2. Now leading 9-1. Need 3 more outs unless we can get 2 more runs here. If Rocco gets on, Big Hank might end it with a bomb.
Well, we'd like to see that as Rocco takes a first pitch strike. Next one grounded to short. Shortstop coming on. Flips his glove over. Nice peg over to first. I believe that is now Eli Davis over there who switched from... No, that is not Davis. That is... Yes, that is. Excuse me. That is Eli Davis who moved over to short. Nice player he is. I like watching him play. So 6-3 the putout brings up Big Hank Anderson. How many straight years has it been that Post 1, and I'm sure Mr. Tennant might know, Hank takes a first pitch fastball. How many straight years has Post 1 won the area tournament?
Ooh. Well, Parkersburg may have won the year they won the state tournament. They may have won the area that year. Dawn Tennant would know that.
Hank takes a ball 2-1.
So it has.
So it hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long of a streak.
Right.
So it probably was maybe what, seven straight that we'd won until they lost, and
probably yeah.
Because we won the 4 years that we were there, and then 3-1 to Big Hank. Dylan Holiday delivers. That one skied out to left center field. Left fielder going back, still going back, and he won't make the catch. Neither will the center fielder. And Henry Anderson into second with a double. Just brings up the winning run, and Jack Selman, who we have seen end a game on a mercy rule walk-off homer back in the Beast of the East.
Total miscommunication there. Easily should have been caught by either the left fielder or center fielder. They both pulled up.
They did. They both looked at each other, and it fell right in between them.
Neither one was even close, and it was that ball hung up there for a long time. Definitely should have been caught.
As we're going to have a mound visit. Might be the end of the road for Dylan Holiday. Unless he's just going to go out and have a discussion here. I don't really know what he could be talking to his infielders about.
Dylan got a fly ball there that should have been easily caught.
Yeah, I don't know if he's... I thought he was about to pull the whole team in. It looks like that may be it for Holiday.
I don't know. I don't think he's taking him out, but I don't know what the message is here. Down 9-1. And he's just going to head back to the dugout. Not real sure. Maybe
I don't know. That's interesting. Because that wasn't, I mean, the infielders had nothing to do with that play.
Maybe just hang in there, keep throwing strikes, keep working hard.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Just keep working.
Because that was a ball that
definitely should have been an out. Maybe just wanted to tell Holiday, hey, keep going at it, because he has done a very nice job in relief.
Poor communication in the outfield there. So Selman
lines one into the right center field alley. That's going to be cut off by the center fielder. Nice play to cut it off. Selman will be held at first with a single, but Hank Anderson does score. Make it 10-1. Jack Selman, his third hit of the day.
Well, that Swain home run has come back to haunt us.
Yeah, it sure has.
This game would have been over.
As Fado will go run for Selman.
I got faith in my man right here.
And that will bring up our guy, Brady Ernest, who drove one off the center field wall his last time up.
Got faith in Ernest here. Down the left field line, roll around in the corner and put Fado in motion
let's see Dom Fado run a little bit.
Get Fado like his grandpap, Tom Fado, who I taught with and coached with. There goes Fado.
He'll take off for second, and that one is lined and off the glove of the third baseman.
Fado
will take third as he was off with the pitch. And Brady Ernest lines one just off the glove of the third baseman.
Good base running
Boyce.
Good base running by Fado, man. He was not stopping. Went from first to third and saw that ball kick into shallow left field, and he said, I ain't stopping.
And this may be the biggest at bat all day. Braxton Billick up now, the ever-reliable Braxton Billick. He takes a fastball in there for strike one.
My man Ernest, I knew he'd come through.
I thought that ball was caught. I actually lost it for a second. And Billick drives one to right center field. The center fielder going back, but it looks like he's going to have room, and he will. He makes the catch. And that will bring an end to the inning, and we will head to the top of the seventh. Post one leads 10-1.
The agony.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Looking for a place to grow your career? Mail America is expanding, and we want you on our team. We're a nationally trusted name in direct mail marketing, serving over 8,000 customers coast to coast. If you're hardworking, dependable, and ready to join a company on the rise, we want to hear from you. Send your resume today to MikeW@MailAmerica.com and take the first step toward a rewarding future with Mail America. Mail America, trusted, growing, hiring.
Back here at Patriot Field for the top of the 7th, Post 1 trying to close things out here in the Area 1 tournament as they lead 10-1 over Parkersburg Post 15. Jake Brown back out on the bump for Post 1. Brings up shortstop, number 2, Eli Davis.
Trying to close this thing out, folks. Post 1 in total command, 10-1. Won the first game 5-2. Trying to become the 2025 Area 1 champs. First pitch from Brown right down the middle. Strike 1. 3 outs away from an Area 1 championship. Headed to the state tournament next Thursday. Looks like they'll play at 4 o'clock against the runner-up in Area 2. Unless Clarksburg would beat Morgantown, then they would play next Thursday at 7 o'clock against Morgantown. But from all indications, Morgantown should beat Clarksburg. So we potentially could face Clarksburg next Thursday at 4 o'clock right here on WKKX, WVLY, not on live stream because Metro News will be taking care of that. But you will hear the live stream radio feed from Metro News next Thursday.
Jake Brown. Head 1-2 on Davis. This is down low.
We'll be talking to...
Actually, excuse me, that makes it full count.
We'll be talking to some of the coaches next week on our radio show as they prepare for the state tournament.
Jake Brown fouled back by Davis.
I think the count is 2-2, actually.
That's full. It is full.
Jarrett said it's full. Nick said it's 2-2.
I believe.
Full count, Jarrett. You're right.
Full count.
Nick, we're starting to lose Nick bad. We've lost Nick. Nick checked out.
3-2 to Davis. Missed upstairs. Ball 4. Rolls the order over to the top. Bring up center fielder Carter McLean.
Job has his head in his hands. His eyes are crossed. His hair is wet. It's gotten really tough up here in the box. Jake Brown.
First pitch, strike.
Jared,
Brown, I'm signing a ball right now just to...
Jared's signing a baseball. No idea why.
I wanted to see what my autograph looked like on the ball.
Weird things are happening.
Jubb signed the ball.
Up here in the press box.
We're leaving it up here. That pitch from Brown. Missed outside. 1-1.
Try to close this thing out as I yawn. We won't have any guests on after the game. We need to pack all our equipment up because our radio show tomorrow is going to be brought to you from Wheeling University from noon to 3. It'll be me, Jarrett, and myself on the show, and then Job will be in at the station. We're going to have some OVAC football coaches on. We'll have West Virginia coach Tim Brown on at 1:08, and then Bernie Thompson from the Ohio squad on at 1:35. And Bob Stoltz from McDonald's will be calling in a little after 2. May try to grab the band directors and the cheerleading moderator tomorrow to get their insight on how things have been going this week and the excitement building for the game on Saturday. So we'll be out at Wheeling University. Zach Ziegler, my main man out there, taking care of us, getting us set up. Kelly Klubert, Dr. Vargo. Things happening at Wheeling University. So we'll be out there tomorrow from noon to 3. Join us. Call in. Ask about the OVAC.
3-2 from Brown. Missed down low. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Jake Brown. Bring up the pitcher, Dylan Holiday. Post 1 leads 10-1, top of the 7th. Runners on first and second for Post 15. Jake Brown just trying to close things out here. Brown, first pitch strike to Holiday.
Got some guys headed to the bullpen. Looks like Tucker Doty. By the time they get down there and get started to warm up, this game hopefully is over.
How about a triple play right to Hank?
Just how about
5-4-3. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you're going to get.
Hank steps on third, fires the first, not in time. And runner going to take off for third. We'll just eat it. So Hank does get one as he steps on third.
You almost got it, Jerry. You got a two-hopper to third base. Hank was just playing deep. So he had to hustle up to beat the runner to third and threw across to first.
We'll bring up Evan Swain, who had an absolute mammoth home run to right field his last time up. That actually, one time I had a chance to turn a triple play. It was in the MEC tournament in 21. We, good buddy of mine, Earl Mathis, we almost turned a 5-4-3 triple play. Just not in time.
Again, Rocco holding, now he moves off a little bit. To be honest with you, he should be back on the grass. Left-hander up, I don't know.
Swain swings to that one, 0-2. I think it was ball one, but I don't know. I was relying on you, Nick. 1-1, I think. We got to see the count. Jake Brown.
Yeah.
Delivers. It is 1-2. Excuse me, 1-2 on Swain. As Brown missed with that one inside. Runners on the corners for Post 15. Jake Brown from the set. Kicks. Swung on and missed. Jake Brown, a Form Energy strikeout for the second out.
Mercifully, 1 out away from ending this.
We'll bring up Cooper Anderson, who's hitting for Caden Parker.
Swain's home run extended this game probably by 45 minutes. As it's 10-1, Post 1 leads here in the top of the 7th. Rocco's still playing by the base.
Jake Brown, first pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. 2 strikes away, Post 1 from the Area 1 championship.
Hank Anderson creeping in for some reason.
Anybody is playing in. Is that one in there? Strike 2. Just play as far back as you can. Don't let anything by you.
Exactly. I'd have both the corners where Murray and Cover are.
Here we go. Jake Brown, 0-2.
Maybe the last pitch of the game. Let's hope.
That one going to have a check, and he did not swing. 1-2.
Sean Hanley
on
says
Cooper Anderson.
No strike. So we're down again, once again, to the last strike for Post 15.
Jake Brown
trying to close this thing out.
1-2 on Cooper Anderson. Jake Brown sets, fires that one in there for a Form Energy strikeout to end it. Post 1, your Area 1 champions. We'll head to the state tournament as the number 1 seed. Post 1 wins both games. Finishes this thing off. State tournament a week from today.
So Post 1 wins the first game 5-2, second game 10-1. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, T&Y Payroll Pros, Technocap Closures, Mail America, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, Bernie Glenn Insurance, ATM Man, Stan Stazensky, Wakeham's Bar, Schmidt Brothers Sunoco, S&D Painting, Glamp Life, Tenant Law Office, Belmont Savings Bank, and Muxie Distributing. They are the providers of our Form Energy. Guys, it's been a great season. You guys have done outstanding work. Jubb and Jarrett, Soup filled in a few times. It's been a great time with Coach Myers, Coach Stout, Nick, Coach Cook. We've had a really good time, enjoyed bringing these games to you. We've hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast, and we've kept you informed. We lost our minds a little bit there in these runaway games, but try to keep it entertaining, and appreciate everybody tuning in, and good luck to Post 1 in the state tournament, which Jared said, again, it starts next Thursday, probably at 4 o'clock, and that'll be carried on all of the Watchdog networks. So, great job. Closing thoughts?
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. Awesome. Can't wait to see what Post 1 does. Hopefully they keep on going, and we can be part of their wrap it up. I got nothing.
If Post 1 wins the state championship, do we get a ring?
I don't know.
I think we did a lot. I think we were a big part of it.
Jared,
their
closing
success.
thoughts.
Great season. I really enjoyed doing these games. I hope people enjoyed listening to us, and it was a fun time. It was a really good time. I know we've had some long days and some hot days, but it was a great time. I love being part of this, and hopefully Post 1 can roll on and win another state championship. That would make us very happy here. Keep the tradition rolling. So the Pine Room Studios, all of us here,